So in order to make a raw Nestle Crunch Bar, you need to start with buckwheat. And what we need to do is we need to soak them overnight. What this does is it sprouts them. You don't need to do this many, we're just doing 3/4 of a cup. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna soak all these overnight. We're gonna rinse them off and then we'll put them in the dehydrator. So I'll see you in a bit. Once complete, we will measure out the proper amount for this recipe. Okay, now I've soaked buckwheat overnight. I rinsed them very well. And I'm just gonna put them out here on a Teflex to put them in the dehydrator. We dry these overnight. They'll be crunchy, crispy first thing in the morning, and then we'll get on to our recipe. There's one. And like I said before, this is more than what we'll need. We're just going to use 3/4 of a cup for this recipe. And here we have the dried buckwheat. We'll put it in a bowl and measure it out. All right, now we're ready to assemble the Nestle Crunch Bar raw version. So first thing we do, have a 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil. So a 1/4 cup of peanut butter. I try to use all natural, best I can. It's in the fridge. It's in the fridge. We use natural maple syrup as the sweetener. Half a cup of maple syrup. Half a cup of cocoa powder. Pinch of salt. Teaspoon of vanilla. Mix it all up. I use a whisk just to make sure it's nice and smooth. Get it well combined. Then we add our buckwheat. 3/4 of a cup, soaked and dried. Once you mix those in there like that, you want to try to put them in your pan. I'm going to put it in a pan so that I can make them really thin. It looks like I'm going to need another pan. So you get the idea here. You want to make that really thin, just like a Crunch Bar. And then what we'll do is we'll take that and we'll put it in the freezer. Okay, now we've chilled it for a few hours or overnight, and I'll show you a real easy way to get these out. An additional way to do this is to lay it on a piece of parchment paper, maybe on a cookie sheet, and you can just scoop it out and make little dollops. That's one way. What I do is I soak it in some warm water for just a minute or two. And then after you soak it, you should be able to just pop a little corner out and just keep it going. So as you can see, you got your little crunchies in there.